My daughter, she's good for nothing. Let her go with you to the city. That is your payment. If this is God's plan for me, then so be it, she said quietly. Adebayo looked at her. Are you okay with it? She nodded. Yes, I have peace. I've not felt this in a long time. 2 days after they arrived in the city, Chiamaka woke up to the smell of something nice coming from the small kitchen. She opened her eyes slowly and looked around the room. The morning sun was gently shining through the window. It felt peaceful. She sat up and stretched her arms. For the first time in years, she had slept well. No shouting, no beatings, no fear. Just calm. She stepped into the kitchen and there was Adebayo, turning something in a frying pan. Good morning, she said quietly. He turned with a smile. Morning, Chiamaka. I made breakfast. Hope you slept well, she nodded. Yes, like a baby. They both laughed lightly. After breakfast, Adebayo said, Get dressed. I want you to meet someone. Who? Chiamaka asked curiously. You'll see. Just wear something simple and nice. She went back into the room and wore a soft dress Adebayo had bought for her. She brushed her hair and came out, her heart beating fast. They walked out of the boys' quarters and followed a short path that led to the main house. When they got there, the tall black door opened and a graceful woman in her late 50s stood at the door. She had kind eyes and a calm air about her. Good morning, Ma, Adebayo greeted. Morning, Adebayo. And who's this beautiful young lady? This is Chiamaka, my wife, Adebayo replied. Mrs. Olaniyi looked at Chiamaka with warm eyes. So this is the wife you spoke about. She's lovely. Come inside, my dear. Chiamaka stepped in carefully, her eyes wide. The living room was neat and shining. Everything looked costly. Mrs. Olaniyi held her hand gently. You're welcome, Chiamaka. I like you already. You have a sweet spirit. I'm happy Adebayo brought you here. Chiamaka smiled shyly. Thank you, Ma. You can call me Mrs. Olaniyi. Feel free, okay? This house is big enough for peace. If you need anything, let me know. Okay, Ma, Chiamaka replied. After a short chat, they returned to the boys' quarters. That evening, after cleaning the small kitchen and straightening the room, Chiamaka sat on the edge of the bed thinking. Adebayo was seated on the floor, fixing a loose handle on the wardrobe. Adebayo, she called gently. Yes? Can I tell you something? He looked up at her. Of course. She sighed, playing with her fingers. When my father said I should follow you to the city, I felt worthless. I felt like I was thrown away, like I didn't matter to anyone. Adebayo stood up slowly, his eyes on her. I thought